Now paper number 52, CGL Tier 1. Now question number 1. Now tell me what is your answer here. And what is the next one in this category? Troposphere. And next one is stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere choice. Then coming to question number 2. Now in this, and the word is written as, now if you observe here, now in this word copious, and O is repeated twice, and that is at the second place and at the fifth place. Now here second place 3 and fifth place 3. Wherever there is O and at the same place, now we have this 3. That means the letters and the codes are directly or not. Then again in this word generous 2 and 4. E is here. Now here also E is here 2 and 4, 6 is written. And in the same way, now O is here, O is third from the right hand side. Here also O is second from the left. Now here, O, what is the code for this O? Again 3 is at the same place. That means with the help of this one, we can able to decide the letters and the codes are directly given in the same order. Then, and now pigeon, P-I-G-E-O-N. Now in this pigeon, the code to the word P is what? Third letter. What is the third letter? We have 4. And I is fourth one. Fourth one is 5. G, 1. E, and E is 6. And O is 3. N, and N is so much? N is 7. 4, 5, 1, 6, 3, 7. That is choice 3, question number 2. Then question number 3. Now Kailas goes 30 meters north. Now this is the starting point of Kailas. From here he goes 30 meters towards north. Then turns right and walks 40 meters. Here, right hand side 40 meters. Again he turns right and walks 20 meters. From here right hand side 20 meters. And finally he turns right and walks 40 meters. From here right hand side 40 meters. Now A is the starting point and B is the final point. Now the distance between these two. Now this is 20 and this is how much out of these 30? 20 were already covered. Now 10. And it's 10 meters towards which direction? And B is towards which direction? North. And B is to the north of E and the distance is 10 meters. 10 meters north, choice 1, question number 3. Then next one, question number 4. As what are the words that can be formed here? And 1, 5, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 9. Now with the help of these 4 letters P, T, A, E. Then what are the letters that can be formed? P, A, T, E, pate. Next, T, A, P, E, tape. Next, P, E, A, T, peat. Isn't it? The next one, A, P, A, P, T. Then what about E? Now while forming the word, each letter should be used exactly once. Isn't it? All the letters should be used and they should be used exactly once. And so what is the word here? Now these are the 3 words that can be formed, choice. Then our next one is question number 5. Now in this question number 5, 25 plus 5 divided by 2 equals to 40. Then tell me what is your answer in this case? Now 25 into 2. How much? 25 into 2 is 50. And 50 minus 10 is 40. And 35 into 2, 70. 70 minus 5 into 2, 10. And again 45 into 2 and 90. And 90, 5 minus 2 is how much? 10. That is 80 is the answer. Clear? First number and the last number product. Then twice the middle number is subtracted from that one. Then question number 6. Now in this one, 16th September is Thursday. Then 19th October in the same year. Now 16th September clearly given and that is on. And 16th September is Thursday. Now we need to find out 19th October. Now 16th to 19th. Now 16th to 19th. Now 16th September is already known. That is Thursday. And the remaining how many days are there in this September? 14. 16 plus 4, 13. Then September is 0. October. October we need to check out up to 19. 19 means 14 plus 5, 19. And so 5 odd days. 5 days to Thursday. And 2 days backwards, that is Tuesday. Now Tuesday, choice 3, question number 6. Then seventh one, now this is based on syllogisms. All young are scientists. All young are scientists can be written like this. This entire young is scientist, and no open-minded persons are and superstitious. Now here, all young are scientists. Then next one, no open-minded men. No open-minded men, isn't it, are superstitious. Now here, there is no relation between these two. There is no word that is connecting these two, isn't it? Hence, no scientist is superstitious. Now, may be true or may not be true. We cannot able to follow, isn't it? Now, as of now, it is true. Now, we can able to write scientist and superstitious like this. Then what happens? Some scientist is superstitious is true. Hence, this will be false. And no young people are superstitious. Now, young and superstitious the same case. Now, first it will be true. Then we can able to write like this. Hence, what is your answer here? Neither one nor two. That is choice one, seventh one. Then question number 8. My 8th one chesara. Now, which is opposite to 5? My 5 ki opposite ela vastundi chepandi. Yes, which two figures we need to take? Now, if you take here 2, 3, 1, 6 cannot be opposite to 5. Now, to this 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you take. Now, with the help of choice 1, figure 1, 2 and 3 are adjacent, it cannot be opposite to 5. And here, to this 5, 2 and 6 are adjacent, hence it cannot be opposite. And next one here, to this 5, 1 and 3 are adjacent, and they cannot be opposite. And 5 cannot be opposite to 5. And what is left over? 4. Hence 5 and 4 are opposite, that is choice 2, question number 8. Then next 9th one. Now, in the following, we need to find out the odd one. Sorry, in the following letter cluster, the number letters skipped in between the adjacent letters are in ascending order, and skipped in between are in ascending order. Then C and E. C and E, what is the difference we have? And C and E, the difference is 2. And E and H, it is 3. H and L, 4. L and Q, it is 5. Now, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the difference. And its letters in between is -1, -1. And 2 minus 1, 1. One letter in between. Now, here there are 2, there are 3, there are 4. And so what is your answer? Choice 1, question number 9. Man doesn't adigara. Then, ascending order, which of the following doesn't obey this rule? Now, doesn't obey this rule, then next one. That means choice 2. Choice 2, D and F, F and I 3, I and M 4, and this is 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And here G and I 2, 3, here it is 4, here it is 5. And here H and J 2, J and M 3, M and 3 is again 3, and P and 4 it is 2. And here the letters in between will be 1, 2, 2 and 3, rather than 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence choice 4 is the odd one. Then 10th one, and what is the color of ripe mango? Now ripe mango is in which color? Yellow. Yellow is called green. Now green is your answer, choice 1, question number 10. Green, choice 1. Then 11th one, A, B, D, G. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. And 11 plus 5, 16. First letter's difference is how much? P. And second letter L, M, N. O, P, Q. Isn't it? Plus 2. R, S. Now L and N 2, N and Q 3, Q and S 2, S and 3, V, plus 3. Next one plus 2. And plus 2 is what? X. Now we need to have P and X. And it is given in choice 1. And the numbers are multiples of 4. 4 into 1, 4 into 2, 4 into 3, 4 into 4, 4 into 5. Then 12th one, now chronological, and select the word which cannot be formed. Now CALL can be formed or not? Yes, it can be formed. And logic, LOGIC, yes, it can be formed logic. And calico, now CALI, CALI, and O, yes, it can be formed. Analog, and ANA. Now ANA, A must be written twice. Here A is written only once, and so choice 4 cannot be formed. And next one, 13th one. Now we need to find out the mirror image to this one, 13. Now tell me what is the mirror image. Now right hand side, this circle should go to the left hand side and triangle right hand side. Now again. And so what is your answer? Choice 1 is the answer. 13th one, it is choice 1. then 14. Now 14 చేశారా 30% of 30 is 15. Now this percentage is nothing but a symbol, isn't it? Then 30 and 13. Tell me any answer to this one. Maila చేస్తున్నారు. Now here this 30 and 3 plus 0 is how much? 3 plus 0 is 10. Now here the second number 30. Sum of the digits in that one is 3. Now this 30 divided by 3 is how much? 10. Now 10 into 5 is 50. Now follow here leda. Then same logic ikkada chudam. 70. Now this 70 must be divided by sum of the digits in this number 1 plus 4. Now 70 divided by 4. How much? 70 divided by 1 plus 4, 5. 14. 14 into 5, that is 70. And in the same way, 119. Now 119, now 70. Now 70, what is the sum? 7. 119 plus 7. And what is the number we have? 17. Now 17 into 5. And 17 into 5, 85 choice. The given number is divided by sum of the digits in the second number. Then, now 30 and 30. Now 30 is the first number and second number is 30. Now in this second number 30, what is the sum of the digits? 3. Now 30 divided by 3. 10. Now the 10 is multiplied with a constant number 550. 10 into 550. It is multiplied with a constant number 5. And again in this one 70. And 70 is the first number and it must be divided by what? Now 14. 14 in this 14, sum of the digits in 14. 1 plus 4 is how much? 5. Now 70 divided by 5, 14. Now this 14 must be multiplied with how much into 5? That is 70. Then coming to the next one. Now here 119. 119 must be divided by how much? 7 plus 0, 7. And the number is 17. Into 5, 85, choice 3, 14. Then 15th one. Now in this 15, which two must be interchanged? Now division and into. Now this is into and this is division. 28 into 4 divided by 14. 28 into 4 and divided by 14. Now 2 into 4, 8. And 8 minus 37 plus 59 and plus 32. That is 40 minus, this one will not give you 44. And so 1 is ruled out. Then into and plus. Now this is plus and this is into. Isn't it? Now in this case plus and into, if you interchange here, now 37 into 59, it is a huge number. And that too a negative. The next one minus and plus. Now this is a minus and this is plus. Minus and plus and 28 divided by 4, 7 into 14. Now 7 into 14 and the 7 into 14 is 98. 98, 7 into 14 minus will be how much? Plus. And 37 minus 59. 37 minus 59, how much is that? Minus 22. And next one finally minus 32. 98 minus 22 minus 32. That is minus 44. Isn't it? Minus 22 and 32 is how much? 54. Minus 54. The answer is 44. And choice 3, question number 15. Then 16th one, 143 and 968. Amma chesara leda? 143. 143 and now the reverse of this 143 is how much? 341. Then what is the sum of these two? 143 when reversed is 341 and sum of these is 4, 8 and 4. Now 484 into 2 is 968. Then and in the same way 118. When 118 is reversed, that is 811. And what is the number? 9, 2 and 9. Now this 9, 2, 9 when multiplied is how much? 1858. 1858, that is choice 2. Number is reversed and the sum is doubled. 16. Then 17th one, there are some 8 people. Now these 8 people belongs to a family. O is the only child of P. P is here and O is the only child of P. And P is the father-in-law of L. Now P is the father-in-law of L, P is a male. Father-in-law of L, M is the only son. Now O is the only child of P. As O is the only child of P and P is the father-in-law of L, means O and L must be married. Isn't it? and P is the father-in-law of L, and M is the only son of N. M is the only son of N. N is the husband of J. M is the brother of L. Now this M is the brother of L. And N is the husband of J. M is the only son of N. M is the only son of N. Now N is here. M is the only son. L must be a female. L is a female. O is a male. Then M is the only son of N. N is the husband of J. N and J are married couple. N is a male. J is a female. M is the brother of L. And K is the granddaughter of P. K is the granddaughter. K must be somewhere here. Granddaughter. And if P is married to G, P and G are married. How is G related to L? P and G are married. Now P is a male, G is a female. Then how is G related to L? That is L's husband's mother. Husband's mother is mother-in-law, choice 3, 17. Then next one, 18. And angle between the two hands of a clock at 3:30. And 3:30, what is the formula here? Theta equals to 11 by 2 m minus 30h. 11 by 2, m is so much, minutes is 30, and hours is so much, 3 hours. 30 into 3 under modulus. 11 by 2 m minus 30h. Theta equals to, theta is nothing but the angle. Angle is 11 by 2 m minus 30h. M stands for minutes, h is for hours. Then 2 ones, 2 15s. 11 into 15, 165 minus 90. Now under modulus, difference is so much, 75, choice 1. Then the next one, 19th one. Now in this question number 19, is the sequence of folding a paper and the manner in which it has been cut is clearly shown. Then how would this paper look when unfolded? Then coming to the first one. From here to here it must be mirror image. Now mirror image to this one. Now these two stars must be like this, and now the circles is here or here, and this star is here. And again from here to here the entire will be water image. Now water image, these 4 stars must be like this, and 4 stars must be together. These 2 were ruled out. Now we were left. Then the circles 2 plus 2, 4. Now these 4 must become 8. And so what is your answer? Choice 3, question number 19. Then next 20th. Now in this 20, how many friends are there? 6. A, B, C, D, and F are 6 seated in a row facing towards north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then no 2 persons were seated together according to English alphabetical order. F is seated second to the left of D. F and D will be like this. And D, who is seated adjacent to A. F, A, D, or F, D, and A can be like this. And there A and D are adjacent to each other. And 2 persons were born between B and C, neither of them at the end. And B and C, neither of them is at the end. Then how many persons are in between D and A? Now F, D, and A, if you take here, F, D, and A. Now here F is here, and D and A, and there are 2 persons between B and C. Now B and C and B and C will be like this. And who is the person left over here? He is the person left. Clear? Then in this case it is not possible, because if you write FAD at this place and 2 persons in between B and C, and one of the person must be at the extreme end, not possible. Okay? Then how many persons are in between D and E? Ma D ki E ki madhya enta mandi unnaro cheppandi? 2. There are 2 persons, choice 2, question number 20. Then next 21st. Now in this 21, total elements. How many elements are there? 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. All together we have some 20. 20 can be written as 4 into 5 or 5 into 4. Now first letter F is repeated, and here it must be F. FMS, FMS, FMS. FMSTP, FMSTP, FMSTP. Now here also FMSTP. Then FTP, MTP, MTMS. Then what is your answer here? Choice 3, question number 21. Then 22nd. Now P has to move towards south in order to reach N. Now from N, now this P has to move towards south to reach N. And towards east to reach R. Now P has to move towards east to reach N. Now N towards east to reach R. Now N towards east to reach N. Now N towards east to reach R. 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 Now N towards east to reach Now P has to move towards east in order to reach R. And R who is to the north of Q. R is to the north of Q. Now R is to the north of Q. The relation between N and Q is not known. R is to the north of. P and R have to travel in northeast and northwest respectively to reach L. Now P northeast and this is the northwest to reach L. Isn't it? That means P is like this in the diagonal. Then in which direction L must travel in order to reach to Q? In order to reach to Q from L, now L has to first move towards south, then towards east. South and east to southeast. Now southeast, choice 3, question number 22. The next one, 23rd. Now in this 23, we need to find out the figure that is embedded into this. Now in the first one, are you getting this figure here? Then second one, this square is not. Then in the third one, tell me where is this option here? Now this is the figure we are talking about, isn't it? Now in this one, this line. And this is the line we have. And choice 3, question number 23. Then 24. Now in this 24, and each of the number pairs, the second number is obtained by performing a certain mathematical operation. 3 of the following follow the same. That means we need to find out the odd one. Now 7 and 36. 7 into 5 plus 1. And again 7 and 21 into 3. Now 9 into 5 plus 1, 9 into 3. 11 into 5 plus 1, 11 into 3. And 22 into 5 plus 1, 110 plus 1, 111. Here the number is 106. And here 22 into 3, that is 66. And so what is odd one? Choice 4, 24. And finally 25. My 25th one. Now we need to find out the next figure. Now in this one, from figure 1 to figure 2, if you count 1, 2 and 3, third position. Now here from figure 1, in the clockwise direction, 1, 2 and 3, third position. Again from here to here, 1, 2 and 3, third position. Again from here to here, 1, 2, 3, third position. Again 1, 2, 3, third position. Next one should be 1, 2, 3, third position. And see here it must be in this place. Now this shaded region is shifted by 3 positions in the clockwise. Choice 3, question number 25. Clear?